I'm just gonna say it. I love interiors in open world games. Nothing warms my heart more than being able to walk into a cafe and seeing people hanging out and talking with their friends. As someone who has no friends and never leaves their house, this is something that I find imperative in almost every open world game. Thankfully, with GTA 4 back in 2008, Rockstar checked off all of the boxes in not only the interior department, but in terms of making a beautiful open world game. And I not only think that this is the best in the franchise, but perhaps one of the best open worlds in all of gaming, and here's why I think so. Perhaps there is no map in the history of open world maps that better serves as a time capsule to when the game was released than Liberty City in Grand Theft Auto 4. Previous GTA titles, with the exception of GTA 3, take place in different decades. San Andreas takes place in the early 90s, Vice City takes place in 1986 Miami, but GTA 4 takes place when the game was released, 2008, and it sure looks like it. From the flip phones to the internet browsers to the use of internet cafes, and even how all the cars look, all of which were common practice at the time. I don't think that there is a single game on the market that has an open world that would better reflect this very niche, early stage Big Bang Theory era of the internet and life itself. I know it's a bit of a cliche to say that a world feels quote-unquote lived in, but the inhabitants of GTA 4's Liberty City seem like they really just live in the city. It's hard to explain. When it starts raining and pouring, people will try to shelter up or run around with umbrellas to stay out of the rain. People will be working on cars. You'll see people working on roads and actually getting work done. It's just so amazing to see that kind of thing in a game, especially a game this old. This game came out in 2008, mind you, and it just has that level of depth when it comes to the NPCs in this game. It's just unbeatable. Also, the police officers, like, sometimes you'll randomly see them just chasing people down, chasing down NPCs, getting in shootouts with them, and that kind of thing just keeps the world alive, man. And that's another reason why this world is just so awesome. This may come off as a novice thing if you've only ever played Grand Theft Auto 5, but it's just so refreshing to have restaurants that you can enter and explore in GTA 4. There's a whole chain of restaurants that you can go in. There's Taco Bell, which is called Cluck and Bell, then there's Burger Shot, and there's a total of like 12 Enterable restaurants between those two. And then you have a diner that you can go to, and you can even have a hot dog on Coney Island. And mind you, all of this restores your health. Every time you eat, you restore your health, and it's just very cool to walk around in. And it's not only that, you also can like throw trash at people if you so desire. It's not just to get food, it's just a very cool place to explore if you've never done it. So if you don't have GTA 4 and you have never been inside a Burger Shot, then you're not getting the true Grand Theft Auto experience. Entering hospitals is probably one of my favorite pastimes in Grand Theft Auto 4. If I can't drive through an emergency room with a motorcycle, then what am I doing in this game? Why did I even buy it? The thought of a hospital being the main respawn point in a game and not being able to enter it is just so cuckoo bananas to me. Are you kidding me? Like, how did we take this for granted in GTA 4? Because it's not in GTA 5, but in GTA 4 it is so awesome. You can go back to the emergency rooms or the surgery tables and, you know, do what you have to do there. It's just a very refreshing thing when it comes to the hospitals in this game. There are a total of 2 that you can enter. One is in New Jersey, the other is in deep Brooklyn. Thankfully, Grand Theft Auto 4 takes place in New York City and not the Canadian Prairie province of Saskatchewan, because there's nothing up there. In what other game can you eat a hot dog on the sparkling waters of Coney Island, to walk around an industrial park in New Jersey, to just chilling out in Central Park? I'll tell you what other game. There is no other game, because Grand Theft Auto 4's Liberty City is the only one that you can do that. There are a grand total of 3 islands in Liberty City. The first one is the only one that you have unlocked for the first third of the game, and then to unlock the Times Square Manhattan part, you have to play through the game, and then after that you get the New Jersey part. And I think that element is just something that should be in every game because it entices you to keep playing because you know that there is more to explore in these games, and that much is just very, very cool. There are multiple safe houses that you unlock throughout Grand Theft Auto 4. In the base game, there are 5 safe houses that you have as Nico Bellic, and then in the Lost and the Damned, that's a DLC you probably haven't played, but you should check it out. There are 2 more safe houses there that you unlock throughout the story, and in GTA, The Ballad of Gay Tony, you have just the one there for a total of, I believe, 8 safe houses in total, spread out all throughout Liberty City, and they are all very much worth it. I have a video on the base game safe houses that belong to Nico Bellic. If you are interested in that, then feel free to check it out. GTA 4 has this amazing ability where you could pretty much just fast travel anywhere you want around the map. You can go wherever. As you can see, I'm in, which is way over here on the first island of the game. We can go all the way down to Times Square if I so please. And just like that, I'm down here. New York City cab culture, baby. You gotta respect it. This mode of fast travel is everywhere because these little cabs spawn everywhere. Look, here's another one. This one's got a person in it, but I don't care. I'll still take it. As you can see, there's cabs all over New York City. You can just fast travel all over this map if you so desire, because that's just how things roll. And a phenomenal way to experience Liberty City would be in the DLC, The Ballad of Gay Tony. There are multiple base jumps you can do, jumping off of various roofs that are pretty much inaccessible without helicopter in The Ballad of Gay Tony. So you could jump off of those onto checkpoints and you can really see the city for what it is. A lot of people talk about Liberty City being too gray of a city, but those are just people that have never played The Ballad of Gay Tony, because this city really lights up when you play it from the perspective of Luis. But with that being said, that is going to do it from my GTA. This is the best map, honestly.